happy people. Welcome to Kimbaskrafts. My name is Kim, and if you're new here, hello. And if you're returning, welcome back, guys. I appreciate you. We're here today for a WIP Chat. And I noticed that I'm very bad at explaining things. Like, I don't do that very well. I just kind of assume everyone knows what is happening. So a WIP Chat is, WIP stands for work in progress. So this is one of my works in progress. And I'm going to chat to you guys. I'm just going to sit here and do my work in progress. I'm going to actually do some diamond painting in front of you guys. And I'm going to chit chat and catch you up on my life because it has been a minute. When I was doing the mystery series, again, if you're new here, I have a whole series on a mystery painting that I revealed square by square. There is a whole playlist in my channel if you want to go ahead and check that out. It's called Mystery Painting 1 because I will be doing it again. I would chat in the beginning of each square and just kind of fill you guys in. And now that I don't have that, yeah, I haven't really been filling you guys in as often. And I always feel like I don't have a whole lot to talk about because my days are pretty much, you know, the same. Work, gym, diamond paint. I'm a pretty boring person, I think. I always say that to Bob. I'm like, I'm such a boring person. He's like, no, you're not. You're so exciting. But like, what's he supposed to say? Yeah, babe, you're you're a snooze. So yeah, so but I feel like I have some stuff to talk about because it has been a hot minute. And I think the last few times have been kitten chats. So I've been kitting up and chatting with you guys. I actually did make a kit down and chat, but there was just too much noise. So I have to wait till I kit down again to show you my boxes and everything. When I listened back to it, I was very like tapping aggressively on the trays to get the diamond. It just was too noisy, and I didn't, you know, you don't realize those things until you listen back, and there's no way to fix it. Except for not to do it again the next time. So that's my plan. So I have, what I'm working on here today is my Oraloa. Guys, I love Oraloa. I have to say, I love Oraloa. I'm so happy with this canvas. I'm so happy with the way it's rendered and it's coming out. And I'm gonna zoom in now. I just didn't wanna, I'm very, 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 very happy with this canvas, and so happy that I applied for, I have an application pending for, what is that called? What is that called? Affiliate. So they're the first diamond painting company that I actually applied for an affiliate for. I would have applied for a Craftably affiliate, but they have I didn't quite meet their requirements yet. So just going to keep that on the back burner because I love their stuff too. You know, I'm really trying to do a painting by the company prior to applying. Excuse me, taking a sip of my coffee. So yeah, so I have that pending. I haven't heard back yet. There are quite a few canvases that are on my wish list with them. So this is the only one I own from them currently, but that's not going to be the case forever for sure. This has been really a joy to work on. I really am loving this, if I haven't said that already, but I think I have. Anyway, so that's what I have. And then what I have for trays, I'm going to show you all my things. So I'm using my Craftmates. I posted about this. I got this stuff, the Craftmates, on sale for $20. Last time I went on Amazon, it was not on sale. I'm going to apply for Amazon Associate too. So eventually I'll have an Amazon. I don't know if I'll have a link or a link to products that I like off of there, but I'll update you guys. And I have all my DPGalCreation trays. These are my favorite trays. And I just did an unboxing of 4 of these trays. But I have, what do I have here? I have one large, which is the red one. I hope this is all in frame. And then I have 2, 4, 5 of the mediums. So I just got these 4, and then I had this one. This is actually a rainbow, but it's not that much of a rainbow. And then this is a purple green, and then this is silver green, white, and copper. And then I have one small. I think this is like tangerine or something. But yeah, I got these trays. So I'll be using these trays based on the colors. And let me tell you guys, I said to you when I unboxed this that I like the white trays. They're good for separating. I must have jinxed myself or something, because then I went to sit down to diamond paint yesterday, and I did not do a lot of diamond painting at all. When I sat down, I opened up this box and I poured it. I think I poured it into the white tray, and I'm glad I did that because I saw that there were 2 colors in there. So the last time I must have dumped a color in here, I had to sit, it took forever because they were very similar. It was actually the Y. Where's the Y? It was actually the Y that was mixed in there. So I had to, this whole container, I had to separate them, and then I had to figure out what color it was, and it was the Y. And you see they're just very similar. So I understand why I dumped it in there, but if I put it in a different tray, I might not have noticed that there was 2 colors in there. But so by the time I was done separating them, I literally was completely, yesterday was not a good day. So I worked, I'm gonna set my release paper up. So I worked yesterday was Friday, right? Yeah, Thursday night. So I worked Thursday into Friday morning. And then before work, I went and got my flu shot because they had a flu shot clinic. And it's mandatory, you know, just to keep my job and whatever. So I went and got that, and I swear it made me like not feel well yesterday. I was so tired, like really unusually tired for me. I only worked one night. I felt good when I left work. I felt good at work. I never felt tired at work because I had a lot of sleep Thursday, and I came home, I felt good. And when I woke up, I was like, I had like some body aches. And of course I was like, oh, it's from the gym. But I was so tired. I had like a hard time opening my eyes. And I literally like ate a little something, and then I fell back to sleep on the sofa. And when I was sleeping on the sofa, I was having a dream that I was like flossing my teeth very aggressively, and it was because my gums were sore. Like I woke up and my gums were sore and I'm telling you, that happened with my booster. So I'm really thinking it was the flu vaccine. Even though I've never had a reaction to the flu vaccine, it's never made me sick before, but I don't know. And I literally slept all day yesterday. So I finally started diamond painting, get this, at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Yes, 2 o'clock in the morning, I started diamond painting. So I'm going to just do this part here. I've been doing smaller sections because it is very confetti heavy. There are some squares that aren't so much. This one actually is not a bad square. I can see that now, but I'm going to stay in this line here. So I'm going to stick with that. I am using my DPGalCreations pen. She does pens. She does cover minders. She does what she calls misfits, which are just like little creatures that you can put on your table while you work. I love this pen. It's my only handmade, hand-turned pen. And yeah, she's very reasonably priced, guys, if you want to check her out. Her shop's on Etsy. I'll put a link down below. And I just have a 5-placer on here. Normally I work with a 7-placer, but this canvas, it doesn't really have a lot of areas where you can do, so I just do a 5-placer. It's cool. I have glue dots in the single placer. I hope I'm in frame. Am I? Kind of. I have glue dots in the single placer, and then I have museum putty in this. This is my museum putty. I got this idea from Diamonds and Washi. I watched her multi-placing video, which is really good. It's how I learned how to multi-place, and I got this off of Amazon. I'll link all this stuff below. I do not like the plastic cover sheet. I can't stand the plastic cover sheets. So as soon as I can, I will do the whole painting in release paper. It's just more comfortable, less crinkly to me. So, although now I understand why people section off and cut the cover sheet, because then they don't have this thing laying on them, this crinkling. Ooh, gets on my nerves. Anyway, how are you guys doing? How is everybody doing out there? I hope everybody is well and life is treating you guys well. So first I want to say, I guess I have an issue with my email. I know one of my subscribers has been trying to email me, and the email, I have not received an email from this subscriber. So I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm just going to say it. I'm going to spell it out. It's Kimbas, so Kimbas. So everything has an S on it. Crafts, Kimbaskrafts, Kimbas crafts, KRAFTS @gmail. Okay. Yeah. So you can always hit me up on Instagram too. I had a subscriber email me, instant message me pictures of like a balloon party she had, and it was gorgeous. So yeah, I like seeing what you guys are up to too, if you want to email me. And if you give me permission, or if you instant message me, I can share your stuff on my community page. Your works in progress and stuff like that. If you give me permission, that is cool. So yeah, just try that email again. If that email does not work, or you don't have Instagram, then I did message you back in the comments with my other email that you can try, okay? And I'm keeping an eye out. I'm checking every day for it. I check my email, at least 3 times a day, I would say, minimum. I hop on there. Yeah, so this morning has been kind of hectic for me. I like to do my WIP chats when I do them, which is not often. I like to do them in the evenings. I guess I'm a night owl, right? That's why I love owls. That's why I love owl diamond paintings and stickers and stuff. My grandmom was a night owl. And they called her, she loved owls. She had this huge owl statue when I was growing up. I love owls, but I am a night owl. Obviously, I work nights. I feel like I function better at night. And I was sick yesterday, like I was saying. I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't start diamond painting until 2 o'clock in the morning. I actually didn't go to bed till like 4:30 in the morning. And Bob was working, so then he came home this morning. And when he got into bed, I woke up, and it was like, it was like 10 after 8 when he got into the bed. And then we were just like talking, And I thought, oh wait, I made a vet appointment. And I was thinking it was like at 10 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. So I said, oh, that's right. Let me check to see what time I have to go to the vet. And he said, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. They called me to confirm the appointment. He's like, I think they said 11 or something. And I said, that sounds about right. So I look in my calendar and I blocked off 8:45 in the morning. And I thought, that does not sound like me, because I'm not a morning person. I can't imagine I put 8:45 in the morning. So, and also when I made the appointment, I was hoping to like work some kind of overtime, whether it was Friday or Saturday. So I thought, you know, why would I do that? Especially if I didn't know if I was going to work Friday night into Saturday morning. Like, that's an awful time for me. So they didn't open till 8:30, and it was like 8:24, and Bob said, call them, they'll pick up. They're there. I didn't think they would, but they did pick up. I called, and I'm like, I have an appointment. I'm not sure what time I'm due to come in. And she's like, 8:45. At this point, it was like 8:24, like I said. I was like, oh, okay, I'm leaving now. So I was so tired. I'm sure she could hear that I was still sleeping in my voice. I was really not ready to get up, but I jumped out of bed. I grabbed Soju, my pug, and poor thing, I couldn't even feed her. Like, I had no time. I literally like jumped out of bed. The only thing I did was brush my teeth and run a comb through my hair, and then grabbed her leash and my keys and purse and ran out the door. We made it. We got there at 8:45. So we're switching vets to be closer to home. So we're definitely closer to home, thank God. And the appointment was for really two things: to establish that she's a patient at this office now, because we want to pick up her medication for her paw there. And two, because I wasn't sure if she was losing her hearing, and you know, I just wanted them to like look at her, check her ears out, make sure she didn't have like some kind of infection or wax or a clog or something like that. And so they did. They looked her over. She said, and I told her, I said, I clean her ears. I've been cleaning her ears since she was a puppy. You know, I've never had a problem, but I said I have been cleaning them more frequently lately because she's been having a lot of buildup. And she looked in her ears and she said that they were beautiful. She said, you've been doing a good job keeping her ears clean, because usually Pug's ears are a mess. And she's like, but you know, her ears look great inside. She said, you know, unfortunately, you know, obviously we don't have like a hearing test. And I said, yeah, I didn't think so. She said, but there was like a ball of hair. And she said that was common in pugs in one of her ears. So she did try to flush it out, but she didn't. She said, I don't think I made any progress with that. So she said, you know, unfortunately, at her age, sometimes, because it seems like sometimes she can hear things and then sometimes she can't. And she said sometimes it's just like the pitches of things, and, you know, and stuff like that. So there's nothing wrong with her ears. She doesn't have an infection. There's nothing physically wrong that she could see with her ears. So if she is losing her hearing, it is just, you know, an age thing, and there's really nothing that they can do. So, she said, but her teeth are a mess, and she needs a dental cleaning. And Bob said to me, he's like, yeah, see what they say about cleaning her teeth. And so I said to her, what about, do you guys do teeth cleaning here? She said they did. And so they did pre-op blood work on her. And she said, it's expensive. I don't know why they make it so expensive. I mean, if they didn't, people would probably do it yearly. But just to like just to start it is like $750. And then, you know, any extra work they have to do, if they have to extract any teeth or anything like that, it's more money, and they can't even give you an estimate on that. They're like, oh no, it depends on how involved the tooth is, what tooth it is. Yeah, like I'm like, you don't even have a range for like extractions. So then what they do is they put your dog under, right? Now your dog's under anesthesia, intubated with a breathing tube, and they call you while the dog's on the table, and they're like, okay, we need to do this, 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 and this, and it's going to cost an extra $2,500. You guys want to do it or not? What are you going to say? No? Reverse the sedative? Like, screw it? Let the dog... Like, it's crazy. So, I did agree to the pre-op blood work and scheduled her to have the procedure done, because, you know, I'm worried that, like, what if it's causing her pain? If any of her teeth are causing her pain, like, they can't tell you any of that stuff. It's so sad. So I scheduled it, and it's going to be on Halloween, October 31st. And then so I put up the video about, I was so excited. We had a contractor come out about the sunroom, but I listened back to it, and I'm like, I didn't even tell you guys, like, what about the sunroom? So we currently have a sunroom, and it is only usable like 2 months out of the year or something like that. Like maybe 1 month in fall and 1 month in spring before it's too cold or too hot. The windows are really old, only like 4 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 or 11 windows. I think it's like 11 windows because of the door taking up a spot. Like 4 of them work or something. And they're these crank windows. They're like basically half the wall from the ceiling to like 3 feet off the ground. It's a sunroom. So it's like all windows. There's no climate control in there. And it gets very uncomfortable. So we're going to turn that into my craft room. I'm so excited. Because currently I am stationed at my peninsula in my kitchen. And it's a big counter space, but obviously I'm in the middle of our house. This is like the center point of our house. We have a very small house. We live in a retirement community. It's a single story. It has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a living room, a kitchen. And that's it. And I'm like sitting right now in the center of our house, diamond painting. And, you know, I'm taking up the counter space where normally we would eat, or just, you know, sit down and have a cup of coffee. All my stuff is here. So I try to put it away. I I was getting really good at that, putting it away every night, but it's tiring, right? I mean, it's tiring. So it's like chronically messy out here with my stuff. You know, whether it's just, whether it's I put my canvases away, but I'll leave my drill case out, or it's just a mess. I'm trying to make it my desk and it's not. So our neighbor turned their sunroom into a functioning room, like all year round. I said to Bob, before the craft thing, before I even started doing this, because I've only been doing this since January, I said to Bob, you know, I would like to make that into a room that we could utilize all year round. So we had been discussing doing that for a while. And then we found out our neighbor right down the road, they actually did that. So Bob talks to him when he walks Soju, and the neighbor walks their dog. They bump into each other, and they've been talking, and he found out that they had their sunroom turned into a full functioning room. And so he asked him, you know, who did it, and he gave us the guy's name, and if they were happy with the work, and he said he was, and he said, yeah, he did a really good job, and he told them how much it cost, and it was crazy reasonable. Like, me not knowing anything about construction, I was thinking like 2-3 times that the number that he gave them. So, you know, I was really excited when I heard what they paid. Now, they did this that's another thing. Like, apparently we can't say the C word. Like, when did it become Voldemort here? Like, what are we in, Harry Potter world? I mean, why aren't we allowed to say that word? I don't understand. It really angers me, and probably because it's part of my life. Like, every day I work in the ICU, and it is what it is. It's a reality. It's here. Like, it's not a fake word. I'm not trying to show people how to build bombs on YouTube. Like, why is that allowed? Anyway, soapbox. Jumping off. Okay, so it was pre the disease that should not be named time. So, you know, obviously the prices are more now. So we were expecting it to be more money. I was expecting it to be 3 times more money. So I was like, and it was a little bit more money, but wow, so much more reasonably priced than I was ever thinking. So yeah, we actually signed a contract with him, and we have a start date of October 17th, guys. I'm going to have a craft room. I'm so excited. Yeah, I've been on like Wayfair and Amazon and Overstock.com. If you guys have any website suggestions for like furniture and stuff like that, like I've been looking at desks. I have an idea of, I have already picked out my desk, unless I find something better. I have like a whole idea of what I'm doing. So I'm really excited. I'm going to take you guys along with me on this journey of my craft room. And he said it shouldn't take, he's given himself 4 weeks, but that's only because of weather. Because we added on concrete work. We're having like 2 patios placed. And then he's going to actually do, I know I've talked about having Lowe's come out and price carpet in 2 rooms and then vinyl plank flooring in my daughter's room. And they were a little pricey. And so we were going to go check out another store. But we priced it with him, since he's already going to be here doing all this work. and it was very reasonable, like, because he's doing all the trim work in the rooms, replacing the trim. So we added that on. So he's going to be doing a lot of work in our house. And, but the most important thing is the craft room. So yeah, we're taking down a lot of the windows and putting up more wall space. We're adding, he's adding a mini split, which I had no idea what that was, but it's basically an air conditioning heater unit. So that room will have its own climate control. Yeah, it's going to be awesome, guys. I'm so excited. And then I'll be able to like record, like last night, I was going to record this WIP Chat because I like to do these at night. Like I said, I'm a night person, but my daughter came home from work because she works in a restaurant and she closed. And she didn't get home from work until almost 1 o'clock in the morning. And she started doing laundry because she had to wash some leggings and stuff for work again in the morning. And then the washer and dryer were going off. And yeah, it was... So I honestly was not able to record. But if I had my own craft room, that wouldn't have been an issue. But like I said, I'm like right next to... I'm in the middle of our house. And I'm right next to the washer and dryer. And they're very loud. So yeah, this is going to be good for me. I'll have a lot more freedom, a lot more time to record. Like that's another reason why I don't do a lot of WIP Chats. It's because it's really, you know, based on what my whole family's doing. And, you know, I will put off laundry to record and, you know, not get things done because I don't want background noise. So this is going to be really good. And I think the end date will be like kind of around my birthday. So, so excited. And then, yeah, he's taking out, so, oh yeah, I'm doing vinyl plank in there. And the reason why I'm doing that, I prefer carpet. But I figured that way, if I, you know, spill drills or whatever, it's a lot easier to sweep up and than to get out of a carpet. So I thought that would be better. And then I'll just get like some area rugs. So that's the plan for that. And that's why I was asking on my community page if people would be interested in a Patreon, because I'll be able to record more and share more. And yeah, I'm really thinking about it. And just I was thinking, like, I don't know. I was like, well, maybe people would be interested in like healthy recipes, because I eat a lot different than most people. And I have like people at work are very interested in my food because I eat by a macro diet. And you know, I could do videos on how I make things. And I don't know, if there's an interest, I would even do workout videos. Like different. So my daughter is starting to go to the gym. She signed up to the gym and she's been going every day, 5 days a week. And she'll call me and put me on video chat to do like certain exercises and ask me if her form is right. So, I've been lifting for years. I love lifting. And, you know, it's not And when I say lifting, I mean lifting weights. Like everyone thinks that it's, you know, you pick up the weight, you put it down. There's like a science to it. So there is, you know, a wrong way and a right way. And so like I've been trying to, like I've been kind of training her. I went with her on leg day and like showed her form and told her like where to concentrate, where to squeeze from, this and that. And so she feels pretty comfortable with leg day. But like I'm glad she called me. She called me about back day. And she was really pulling from her arms and not her lats, which is the back muscle that she was trying to focus on. So I was helping her with that on the phone. But I'm just so excited that she's like on this new adventure. You do things like while your kids are young and you hope, I mean, the good things, right? Like you hope they don't pick up your bad habits, but like your good habits, you're doing these things and you're like, they say, you know, kids watch you and, yeah, I didn't, and she's like really into weightlifting now. So that really excites me. It's so good for females because we lose muscle mass. Like once we hit 30, we just start losing muscle mass. And so it's like really important to try to maintain that. It's good for your skeletal system, for your posture, for your bone structure, like everything. So I was really excited to see her. I'm excited to see her excited. So she's been digging in my supplements. So I've been having to buy like double, eating more protein. She's been very conscious about eating more protein. So I was thinking that I could add that to my Patreon, like show a different lift and go through, I don't know if that would be something people would be interested in. And then not just exercises, but recipes. But yeah, I know that's like nothing to do with crafting though. So I don't know if that's something that would be interesting to people, but it'd be something different. Like if you're Patreons, if you're signed up for Patreons with other people, it'd be something extra that you get from me that you're not getting from other people. So I don't know if you guys want to leave in the comments if that interests you. I know most people are not interested in Patreon, but Bob was like, yeah, like usually they say only 10% of people that watch you would be interested in actually, you know, and I have low numbers, but, you know, I'm thinking about ways of growing my channel, and I'm gonna apply for an LLC for Kimbaskrafts. So I've just been enjoying this so much, in this journey, and I've been wanting to expand. I have a lot of ideas. I'm gonna run with them. Run, Forrest, run. And look at all the things Forrest did. Bubblegum shrimp, ping pong, war hero. My resume is really quite shabby. So, I think Oraloa is probably going to be the first company I order from when I come off my no-buy, because there are some paintings on there that I really want. And then I want their coffee mug. I'm so mad I didn't buy the coffee mug when I bought this painting. They have two really cute coffee mugs. They have two different sayings too, so I kind of want both. But I really like the Diamond Painting Deutschland coffee mug. It's bigger, and I like bigger coffee mugs. I don't really like the normal standard size coffee mug. I don't know why. Now I've been thinking about what my next painting will be. And I'm really, really leaning towards the Mary's Diamond one. It's kind of, like I said, I don't always choose the painting. I just can't stop thinking about it. I know that the Dreamer's Design was the next one in line, but I feel like the Mary's Diamond one is smaller. It would work up a lot quicker, you know, and I don't know. They're always liking my stuff on Instagram, and I think that they're just so supportive of diamond painters. I'd like to like support them by doing one of their paintings and like giving my feedback and stuff. So I'm really leaning towards, I'm probably going to do that next. As a thank you to them for, you know, being so cool like that. And you know, I'd like to know if I want to order more from them, if I'd like to apply for an affiliate, because I don't really want to apply for affiliate until I've actually done, like worked with the product, because I don't want to like promote something that I'm not sure about. So far, I mean, you know, everything was packaged nice and all that. Just from the unboxing, I know that I like it, but, you know, I'd like to work on it, see the final, see how it was rendered and all of that, and then just give my honest opinion, and based on that, whether or not I would want to apply. So I think that's the one I'm going to do after this one. It doesn't fall into any events, unfortunately. But the event canvas that I could do for drills and chills and Festival of Witches is a Diamond Art Club. And I'm already doing the Mandy Manzano Diamond Art Club, so I don't want to do another one at the same time. I'd much prefer like to have a different company, because I have so many different companies. Like I really should be working on, you know, I still want to see how Prism Diamond works up, how the one with the diamond art works up. So there's, you know, I don't want to be working on 2 Diamond Art Clubs, even though they're definitely the company I have the most of. I'd like to be working on a different company at the same time. So I showed you all those diamond DPGalCreation trays, and I've been using this gray one. I use the gray one when I know I only need a few drills. I just think it's easier. And with these, you can pot dive for one. I just think it's easier if I use this tray for just a few drills here and there, because you don't need to mess with the stopper, and the walls are very low, so you just pop them in. So that's why I have been using this one. I'm like, this square is going by so fast. This was very, not very heavy confetti. Confetti heavy. Not very confetti heavy. There's definitely been a lot of, actually I think I'm going to use, oh, look at this. Halloween colors. Green and orange. This square worked out very nicely. Yeah, so I think that's honestly all I have. I mean, I have picked up overtime for tonight. You know, now I have this construction to pay for. So I'm on the no-buy. And I'm working. I'm going to be picking up as much as I can. Now, Bob and I did agree that we're probably going to finance this and then just pay it off quick. Just because, you know, I can't guarantee that there will be bonus pay. I mean, there has been, but that way I'll pick up for bonus pay when it's available, and then when it's not, you know, we're not stressing out because, you know, we'll just pay off. You know, if I am able to pick up bonus pay, we'll pay that money towards the loan. And if I'm not, then we just pay the payment. But the goal is to have it paid off, you know, well within a year. So that way it is what, you know, I can't control the census and the hospital need. But, you know, I'll work when I can. And they sent out a text blast. My girlfriend was like, you must have been right on that, because it took me like 5 minutes to respond, and they sent back, sorry, it's not available anymore. I said, yep. As soon as it came through, I looked at the calendar, just verified that it was, you know, not a day I was working, or not Sunday, because I have to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And once I saw it was Saturday, I sent it right back. So I snagged it. But you have to be that quick, because they mass text us and they send you a code if you want to sign up, and a code. And so you just have to like copy and paste that code and say you want the shift. But there could be like 10 nurses responding at the same time. So you got to be really fast. But so, yep, that's going to be my week. I am working tonight for 8, and then I'm off tomorrow, and then I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm off for the rest of the week, unless I can pick up some overtime. So I'm probably going to do another WIP Chat later in the week. You're definitely going to see my weekly wrap-up. I'll post that Monday morning, because I'll film it Sunday evening. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I am not going to finish this in front of you. I didn't expect to, but I got a lot more done than I thought. And I've been able to multi-place a lot more than I thought. Yeah. So this one is coming along, and you'll see on Monday. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up on the way out. And if you want to see more from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family and friends here at Kimbaskrafts. I would love to have you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Take care and keep diamond painting.